The security camera footage outside Jeffrey Epstein's cell the night he allegedly killed himself apparently was edited by the government. A 17-year-old girl in Georgia has just been accused of killing her parents and then posting TikToks asking for sympathy. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass is giving money out to illegals that have been affected by these ICE raids, and boxer Gervonta Davis was just arrested for domestic violence. So a huge new report just came out saying that the video of Jeffrey Epstein's prison cell was actually edited. There was a video that came out yesterday of 12 hours right before Jeffrey Epstein allegedly killed himself, but there was a single-minute jump from 11:59 to midnight, and the police and the authorities and the Department of Justice and the Attorney General all said that this was a natural occurrence in the film, but nobody had ever heard of that actually happening. And now it's being said that the DOJ has been found guilty of editing this video, except tech nerds have found that this video was in fact edited with Adobe Premiere Pro, stitched from 2 different clips, saved 4 times, and has a random 1-minute gap at midnight. Also, the prison's cameras were broken that exact night. Something is going on there, and people don't want you to know about it. And because of this, the deputy FBI director, Bongino, has told people that he is considering resigning amid the Epstein file fallout. Pam Bondi and everybody said, we have the Epstein files, the flight log, the client list. It's all on my desk. And then they drop absolutely nothing. Nothing came of it. And so the deputy director of the FBI has said, you know what? He's tired of it. And he is considering resigning amid a major clash between the FBI and the Department of Justice over the continued fallout of the Jeffrey Epstein memo. Release everything. It doesn't matter whose name is on those logs. It doesn't matter who was a part of this. Release every single person's name. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. If we are hiding anything because of who is on it, that is terrible, because those people that are associated with Jeffrey Epstein are associated with some really, really bad things. But now they're not releasing what they said they would. The video looks like it's edited. The deputy director of the FBI is talking about resigning. This is not good for Trump, the DOJ, anybody associated with the United States government right now. So you've probably seen all the ICE raids happening in Los Angeles right now, where ICE officials are coming in and arresting and deporting illegal immigrants here in America. Well, now the mayor of Los Angeles says that she will provide cash assistance to immigrants affected by ICE raids. What exactly does that mean? Is she giving it to the families of the illegal immigrants that were deported? Is she giving it to the illegal immigrants themselves? Right here it says Mayor Karen Bass just signed a directive telling city workers how to deal with federal immigration agents like they're prepping for an alien invasion. She says that raids in places like Camarillo and MacArthur Park are nothing more than power moves from DC and Donald Trump. Meanwhile, Trump and the border czar Tom Homan say they're just doing their job, stopping illegal activity and not throwing tantrums. But Karen Bass, the mayor of LA, says she wants city workers prepped. Trump wants the border secured. And now we don't know what's going to happen, but ICE is going to continue to do their thing. Even though they're having their car pelted by rocks, being attacked by protesters, ICE and the Department of Justice is not going to stop these deportations in LA anytime soon. A Georgia teen right here, Sarah Grace Parker, is now being accused of covering up her parents' murder. She says right here, 17-year-old posted a series of chilling TikToks mourning the death of her mother and her stepfather and pleading for prayers and healing after she allegedly murdered them on February 20th. If you ask me about my mom and stepdad, I'd say I miss them so much. She was 16 at the time. But if you were to ask me on a deeper level, I tell you that I just want to go home. The teen also shared a video collage of her mom and stepfather on March 1st, writing, "They didn't know it, but a year from now, me and my 5-year-old sister would find them wrongfully shot dead in our home and wouldn't get to watch me graduate high school." The Carroll County Sheriff's Office confirmed they were aware of the TikTok and that it does belong to Patrick. In another bizarre twist, true crime TikToker allegedly reported claims Patrick reached out to her about covering her parents' murder. "Why would you ask me to cover a case where you're going to get arrested for taking your parents' life?" She messaged me on June 3rd and said, "Look up Brock case." I said, "Brock Turner? Brock who?" And this is her. This is her mugshot right now. The 17-year-old girl turned herself in at the Carroll County Jail on Tuesday after she was charged with killing her church-going mother and stepfather. This is them right here. So we're going to find out exactly what happened. This is an absolute sick and twisted story. and I wanted to make sure you guys heard about it. If you watch sports at all, especially boxing, then you probably know who Gervonta Davis is, and he was just arrested this morning on battery and domestic violence charges involving the mother of his children. He is accused of slapping her in the face and hitting her in the back of the head on Father's Day. This is absolutely terrible. In South Florida, nonetheless, right here, according to the arrest report, 30 years old in Coral Springs was taken into custody in Miami Beach before being transported to the Doral Police Department. According to police, Davis and the victim were in a romantic relationship for about 4 years and shared 2 children. Police say Davis went to the victim's home to pick up their children on Father's Day, but a verbal altercation between him and the victim ensued, which escalated to a physical altercation. According to the report, Davis told his ex-girlfriend to remove their children from his car as he no longer intended to take them on Father's Day. But when she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the backseat, Davis struck her in the back of the head and then slapped her in the face, causing a minor cut to the inner area of her lip. Police said the victim then sent a text message to her mother informing her Davis was assaulting her and asked her to come outside. The victim's mother then exited the residence, saw her daughter distressed and crying. According to the report, the victim's mother filmed part of the altercation on her cell phone, which showed Davis throwing a small box at the victim. And now he has been arrested on battery. As of Friday morning, Davis was being held at the correctional center. His bond was listed online as to be set. This is a terrible thing to happen, man, no matter who you are, famous or not. Guys, make sure you subscribe and like. We'll be back on Monday with more news that happens over the weekend.